Hi there boys and girls, Brucey here, and today I'm doing possibly another controversial topic which I hopefully will inspire you to leave loads of comments whether you agree or disagree with me. But I'm going to be talking about networking, the N word that we hear a lot about, particularly if you spend a lot of time on social media looking to improve your career, develop your career, get work and all these things. Networking is the one thing that everyone goes, you must be networking. Well, I'm here to say one thing, don't network. But as always with me, there's something that I'm going to add in brackets after. There is something else you should be doing instead. Many years ago, I met this guy who was really, really big into business, and he had some potentially useful advice. But the one thing that he was really going on about is like, you need to go to networking events. Well, that is a good thing. You need to meet people. Whatever you're trying to do in this industry, wherever you're trying to go, you do need to meet people. I'll come to that in a minute. The first thing he said to me is you need to have your 30-second elevator pitch. Bam, ready, bam, tell them what you do. I'm this, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to have your business card. And he goes, if this was the thing that really got to me. He said, if you go out of a networking event and you haven't given your business card to at least 10 people, then you are a failure. Failure! Now, I'm instantly off the radar there because you should never tell someone that they are a failure. You can encourage them, you can show them ways that you improve, but no one is a failure. It's just the wrong language. And it kind of rankled with me because, to be honest, hand on heart, I am not one of those business types. Nothing kind of winds me up more than, a lot of this kind of, hey, high-powered Patrick Bateman, American Psycho kind of business guys doing their thing. That's their world, and that's fine, and they can stick in their world and they can do their thing, and they can talk amongst all the bullshit that they talk about, and that's, go for it, knock yourselves out. But it's not me. I consider myself an artist, a creative, an engineer. That's where I live, and I like being who I am, and I don't want to change into being that sharp-suited dude with the flashy business card trying to outweigh on and kind of arse lick and get nowhere. I appreciate in certain businesses in the world that's what you need to do, and that's why those kind of businesses, banking and all that, are just, let's not go there. We're not turning into this in a political debate. So anyway, he told me this thing, and it suddenly dawned on me that you can go to these events and you can hand your business card out and you can talk to people, but that's not what this is about. To me, it never really achieved anything. I did it a few times. I gave up a whole bunch of business cards and I talked to a few people, but never really got anything. And then it dawned on me. You don't need to network. You need to meet people and offer to help them. That is how you get on in this industry and probably most other industries if you are trying to develop yourself and develop where your business is going, developing what you are doing, developing where your music is going, where your films are going. You need to talk to actual people. So networking events are great in that instance, but not approaching them with this idea that you've just got to thrust your 30 seconds and your business card down someone's throat and then hope that they're going to remember you and hope that they're going to employ you. Because if that was you and some guy just comes up to you and goes, I'm XYZ and I'm a guitarist and I want to play on your next album, here's my card, bye-bye. No chance. Well, at least for me. I'm speaking personally here. You might be different. You might go, okay, that's the guy. Most times you're going to go, thanks, put it in your pocket and let them disappear into the distance. And probably get home, file it in a cupboard and never use it again. What I am proposing as an alternative, and I can only say this because this is what's worked from me, I agree that you need to go and meet people. So potentially networking events are the right places, but actually things like conferences and workshops and courses and seminars and events that are organized by professional bodies are better places to meet people because you're not thrust into this, I must network, I must give cards, this is my time. You get to meet people and you can talk to them because ultimately the people you want to work with and the people who are going to help you are the people that you talk to. And also you talk to from the perspective of what you or me can do for them, not what they can do for you. So you talk to someone, you introduce yourself and you listen and you ask questions. And most importantly, this is most important of all, you have to be genuinely interested in what they are doing and what they're saying. Because if you're not, and you're just looking for a bit of work of someone that you're not going to be able to help, and it's not going to work out, I can guarantee that. You need to be genuinely interested in them, and that will show. Genuineness, truth and honesty always comes through and shows. And ultimately, when you meet someone like that, yeah, if you've got a business card, that's great. You give it to them and they've got your details. But ultimately, you'll be happy with a scrap of paper. And we live in 2019 now. You just swap numbers, you'll swap Facebooks, and you'll be in contact. It's more relaxed. You're offering to help someone. You're offering to do something. And it's always a two-way stream then. And more importantly than that, you will probably make a friend, or at least a colleague or an acquaintance, as someone that you can refer to and someone that you can do business with in the future, because there's this level of honesty and trust that you build up, rather than just, I'm a business guy, here's my thing. And this is probably most important in this creative industry that we are working in, be it audio engineering, sound design, film composition, whatever. Making relationships. Think about that rather than networking. And let me just give you some personal experience. In all the years that I have been doing this as a freelancer, running my own business, 95% of the work that I get comes from people I know and people I have met in person and people who recommend me. I have spent a lot of time, I've invested in a lot of money, because I do get sucked in with some of the YouTube stuff that's going on, and the books, the business books, of contacting loads of people on Facebook and doing all that social media stuff to get yourself out there. I have had a dribble of work come through that. So some work is good, it's great that some of it comes through, but the majority of that, the work I get is face to face. And I can also say, hand on heart, a couple of the projects that I have done, not meeting or speaking to the person, and meet them could be, via Skype conversation. This was just a project that was done all pretty much via email. It was one of the worst projects I've ever worked on. And I've got a couple of examples of that where I never had contact with the person. Everything was done online and they were terrible projects. And I would never advocate doing that route again. It's the people you know, and they're the people who are going to help you because you help them. Just remember that. So don't network. Don't be that swish business guy. Be a human. Go out there, meet real people, talk to them, be honest. And if you like them, if you like what they're going for, if you get on with them, offer to help on their projects. And I guarantee it, and you can come back and you can shoot me down in flames, but I guarantee it that is where you will get the majority of your work from. The same goes if you're looking, for example, for a band. This is one thing that comes up with my students a lot. Don't look for bands on Facebook posting out ads. Go to open mic nights. Go to venues. See bands that you like. Speak to musicians. Meet other musicians. That is how you form bands. And at the very least, if you are using an online service, try and keep it somewhere local. Arrange to meet up for a coffee. Arrange to meet up for a jam session with these people. Do that and you will meet many, many more people and you will be much more successful. So that is my rant over. Hopefully you found that advice useful. I'd love to hear your comments in the box below. Maybe you are the business guy with the business cards who's getting tons and tons of work. Love to hear from you as well. I think in the arts, creative, music industries, sometimes being more honest and from the heart will lead you to much better results. I've been Brucey. Hope you found that useful. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do tell your friends. Please do rant and rave in the comments below or tell me I'm ridiculous. I'm happy with that. More importantly, take care of yourselves and I will catch you later.